Sam, you signed your first professional contract here at Doncaster Rovers. How did it feel to finally put pen to paper on that one?
No, it's been a long time coming. I got my contract in August 2023. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. I'm delighted to finally get it over the line and be ready for pre-season with the first team. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Amazing. Obviously, I got offered it a bit ago now, but to now properly sign it, it's everything I've been working towards. So just happy I've been offered it really.
Yeah, it's good. Proud moment. Getting sort of the work over the last 2 years rewarded. Obviously, there's still a long way to go, but yeah, it's a good feeling just to get that sort of first step done.
The decision came late. You were told you'd got a bit of extra time to kind of secure it. How did you approach that? What were them last few weeks like?
I think just sort of an opportunity, really. Just to sort of keep, because I thought I was doing quite well. So just that opportunity to get that sort of keep doing what I was doing, training well, playing well, and yeah, just sort of like challenge really. Prove what I can do.
How's it been over these last 18 months or so? You know you've got it in the bag, but you've still got people watching you all the way and needing to impress.
Yeah, it was nice to get it early, because I feel like I did really impress when I was training with the first team. But what it does, it takes that pressure off, and it allows me to make mistakes without there being like consequences of a release or anything like that. It totally took the pressure off me to where I was training and playing, happy to make mistakes, and I think that because of that, it's helped me really improve. Now when I make a mistake, I just get on with it, and I can look to the side where how can I improve from it. So yeah, it was really nice to get one, but it's one of them where it can take that pressure off, but it was good for me. Yeah.
Enjoy it really. Obviously, I didn't know I was going to get offered it that early, so I was planning on pushing myself all the way to the end. Obviously, I still did push myself to the end, but just to know I've got it, it's just a bit of relief. I don't have to keep my mind on that end goal. I just play my football and get through the season.
How do you reflect on the last kind of 12 months or so? You obviously kind of burst onto scene into everybody's consciousness in pre-season with the performances that you put in, but then to kick on, get your pro deal offered and things like that, and then your loan spell as well. How's it been over this last year?
It's been more than I could ask for, really. Obviously, last season before my first year, I didn't get anything really like that at all. Came straight on in pre-season, done well, been awarded from what I've done, and it's been great really. And then the loan's just improved me massively, learnt me all different ups and downs of men's football, so it's more than I could ask for.
How do you look back on the kind of last year? You spent an awful lot of time at first team level, travelling with the team as well. How valuable an experience was that for you?
Yeah, I think it was unbelievable for me. At the time, I found it a bit sort of hard because obviously I wasn't playing games, but I think looking back on it now, the experience that I got, it's helped me both as a person and a player, and it's something I wouldn't have got if I was playing with the under 18s. So it's, I think for someone my age, unbelievable experience.
And then you got to play a fair few games towards the end of the season as well with 18s.
Yeah. I think as well, I saw from when I was playing at the start of the season to when I played again at the end of the season, I think I could see that progress that I'd made from being in and around the first team.
Well, I do look back on this last season as well, that really good loan that you had with Peterborough Sports in particular, that really helped your development.
Yeah, Peterborough Sports were brilliant with me. I couldn't thank them enough. I've had some great learning experiences there, made some really good friends. I was playing in front of a big crowd, something I'm not used to. All them experiences that I can take from there and bring back here, and I can show what I've learned on loan. It's a good level. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I couldn't thank them more enough.
It is a good level, really, and particularly at the age that you're at as well, to be playing down at that level and getting that experience.
Yeah, it's a good level. I was, when I first got the nod that I was going to Peterborough Sports, I was a bit nervous. I didn't know if I was ready or not, but the manager really, Luke Steele, he really just took me under his wing. He says, like, there's no pressure here, you're 18 years old, you know, on that first whistle you can say you've played in the Vanarama Conference North, you know, he was really supportive with me. There's been games where I haven't played well in one of my games, and you know, he just put his arm around me and says, here's what it is, you'll start the next game. So it's one of them, like, they were brilliant with me, and I couldn't thank them enough, honestly.
You're looking forward to potentially going back in pre-season for that friendly this time in a Rovers shirt?
Yeah, it'll be different, you know, playing against them, but you know, it'll be nice. You know, it's a fantastic club. I mean, the people there, they're brilliant, honestly. So yeah, it'll be nice to see some familiar faces again. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
You got that real hunger then now to kind of kick on now you've got that pro deal sorted and signed.
Definitely, yeah.
What are you hoping for this next 12 months then?
Coming in pre-season in as good shape as I possibly can, do as well as I can, try and impress as much as I can, see where that takes me really. Has it given you that extra bit of a kick to be ready for the start of the pre-season this time, a bit more than perhaps what you've had in the past? Yeah, obviously it's men's football now, so it's a lot faster, fitter, stronger people, so I've got to prepare myself even better. And
training with that group, really tight-knit group of goalkeepers you've got, obviously led by Carl Leather and goalkeeping coach Stephen Andes involved as well. How good has it been to be part of that?
Honestly, I don't think I could have had a better group over my 2 years as a scholar. Both as a person and as a player, I think I've come on massively. And you know, it's massively down to the group, the coaches, the other players. Yeah, massive for me, unbelievable.
Does it make that transition then to kind of full-time senior pro a bit easier because you have been so heavily involved around it?
Yeah, you know, when I was going back in pre-season, obviously I know all the coaches, know all the players. I've been with them, you know, best part of sort of 2 years. So yeah, I think it's less of a sort of transition. I'm sort of already part of it.
How good's Kyle been for you?
Unbelievable, honestly. As I keep saying, like, as a person and a player, the work that we've done together, I think it's helped me massively. You know, and as well, it's not like because I'm younger and you know I'm obviously not playing, I'm getting any less attention or anything like that. It's just sort of everyone's treating us the same, which you know, for me, it's been unbelievable.
Does it feel different, kind of preparing to come back in this time around? It will be your first full season as a pro. You've had an awful lot of time on the training ground with the first team and obviously been involved in match days and things like that as well, but does it feel a little bit different this year?
You can say so, yeah. I think I've got a bit more of an oomph, you know, to really, you know, try and kick on this year. I've had so many great opportunities under the gaffer, playing in some of the games here. I've had a really good loan, so I think I'm ready to, you know, showcase what I've got. I'm looking forward to you know, trying to get into this team and trying to help the boys. And if the gaffer doesn't feel I'm ready yet, that's fine. I'm going to go out on loan and hopefully impress.
What are you hoping for personally over these next 12 months? How would you see it playing out?
I think, obviously, you know, keep working, keep training, see sort of how much I can progress. There's sort of mention of potentially getting a loan, which I think would be unbelievable for me. You know, get that men's experience. I think, yeah, but you know, working hard in training, play as many games as I can, sort of, you know, and then at the end of the year see where we're at and hopefully, you know, carry on pushing.
You've seen how it's benefited Jake Oram, who's going to be part of the group again as well, that he's had that loan spell and come back in.
Yeah, I think that's, well, his time on loan, I think it's been massive for him. It's like how he's progressed as a person and a player. You can see sort of the maturity that he's gained from it. So if I can get experience like that as well, I think that'd be massive for me.
How's it been with the coaching staff and their help with you, whether that's at senior level or what is it as you've come through the academy?
They've been great. Every one of them's helped me in a different way, whether it's on the pitch, off the pitch. They've all helped me to get to where I am today, so I'm always thankful for that.
how much you're looking forward to coming back then?
So much. It's everything I've dreamt for. So to now actually coming into it, can't wait.
Is there an element of the hard work starts now as well?
Yeah, I already started.
Yeah. How are you feeling building up to coming back in? You feeling a bit more pressure this year to be right at it and where you need to be? I
wouldn't say so really. I think it's just sort of been doing what I've been doing. You know, obviously I've been with them a lot of last year, so I think that's helped me to sort of go back in. You know, I know the lads, I've sort of been part of it. I know the standards that I need to be at and stuff, so just sort of keeping that going, really. It's
been an exciting place to be around over these last sort of 18 months in particular, but then again going into next season. How much have you enjoyed being a part of it all, being a part of the club?
Yeah, honestly, it's been unbelievable. I don't think there could have been a better place for me to be the last sort of, you know, well, in particular couple of weeks, but over the Scholar, it's been unbelievable. And just to see the sort of highs you can have over the last couple of weeks, I think that's good for me as a young player to sort of show me what, you know, how good it can be, sort of push me to sort of strive to be at that sort of, well, get them experiences again.
Feels like a really exciting time to be involved at this club at whatever level. Obviously coming in the back of winning the league, but definitely onwards and upwards.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here a long time, but this is the best I've seen the club. You know, the way we're at now, the way we're heading, it's, you know, it's going to be really good. So I'm really looking forward to being a part of this journey and having my name in, you know, in this team. So yeah, we are on the rise, but you know, I'm really looking forward to it.